that I want you to be, and it always scared me so much. The support that I have now as being openly queer is like amazing and wonderful, and I don't regret coming out, obviously, like for the world. But like I just remember that place where I was afraid to become that force representative.
It's like imposter syndrome, but in a very different, queer way.
Yes.
Yeah, also, like, I'm sure you have so many brands, especially in this month with coaching you. It's a very tropical season. So, how has that been, like, getting approached by brands? Are you kind of known by brands instead of, representatives?
I get, this is the only time of year that brands reach out. So I always make brands, I never do a one-off brand deal. It's always 3 or 6 months. Like if you're gonna work with me in June, you have to work with me in July, in August, in September. And I make them do that, hold them to the fire. It's all year round, every day, every month. And I think that's important. But last year was the first year that I noticed as a content creator where it was very hard to get brand deals because brands got really scared to working with, especially openly trans people. You know, just our attachment is like just existing next to us is already a political state.
Yeah, I can't help but think about last year with Dylan Mulvaney, Bud Light, and the failures of that company to help her. I don't know, what Rise, Naomi, like, can you think of anything in your experience working with companies, like what they could be doing better to support you?
I think, honestly, it's such a difficult situation because it's like, the truth is just be their as a support system. Like, it's like, as queer people, as a community, we are more than our label, and we should be more than our money. And it's like, I feel brands feel it's very lucrative to come and say hi and look at us during June, especially if you're openly queer, like visibly queer. And then when the month is over, it's a wrap sometimes. Some people feel like they're looking at it next June. And I think what's important is just we're more than June. Make sure that when you're booking us, you're booking us consistently. That would be my best advice for anyone, just like keep that in mind.
I think like a really good thing too is just like also community outreach between like each other and creators. Like when a brand reaches out, if I'm not exactly sure if they're working with queer people year round, I will ask my community to find out because I'd rather miss out on one brand deal working with a company if like
welcome in everybody.
The day they don't really care about me because that's what we saw last year because when one situation happened that they were worried about attaching queer people to their companies, every single company that would have been working with queer people for Pride last year pulled out, and that's what it looks like when you don't really care about the people that you're actually trying to work with. You just care about like filling a quota, and we are more than just like a check, like off the box, like on their list of making sure that they're being an intersectional company. So yeah, it's not on us to make them look better. It's on all of us
live
to
at VidCon.
make campaigns, make art, make these videos that are going to do something for some positive reason for companies that are, you know, putting those dollars into actual like youth, queer youth, and not just using us to put it into like oil or something. I don't know.
I'm thinking about social media platforms too. Been a rough year on X in particular, but the Doors social media platform for creators, but also like shadow banning and tons of other issues on basically every single platform. Yeah, what about platforms? What could they be doing better for all of you?
I'll mute myself just for a second.
Noticing that queer POC videos, anything derivative of the norm is literally like statistically more likely to be blacklisted, shadow banned, suppressed than the norm videos. Like I know that they've had some like big blowout strides to say, oh, we're not gonna do that anymore. Yeah, it was happening, but we're not gonna do that anymore. And then like a handful of 5 like
I
page
wonder.
for June and then say, oh, we did it, all done.
And like this year, I do an annual Gender for Me Care fundraiser every year. Me and Jory, Lori Skell, wonderful human being.
Did that work?
Last year we raised
Maybe.
$2 million, and this year we raised $2 million. And multiple times, you know, multiple times we were banned on TikTok through a TikTok live about it. You know, it's 14 times I was banned while raising millions of dollars for Gender for Me Care. It's like, I think that you could be here all day being like, oh, this platform needs to do that, this platform needs to do that. The platform ain't coming. None of these platforms are going to change and help us. We, as content creators, have to uplift each other. And that means white content creators working with black content creators and uplifting their voices. That means taking up crazy amounts of space in order to make sure that voices are being heard. And not just like, here's my struggle, I'm going to talk about my struggle and no one else's, you know?
Don't have the same experience. I don't know. Like, how's it been on the platform this week?
Honestly, like, for me and my experience and what I would say is there needs to be more people